once again control. What's that? There we go. Twitch chat is open again. Well, I said random letter. Whoops. Resume. I should be going purple on Discord soon. Purple.
The Assembly is in recess until King Harrowmont can address them.
Alrighty. Now, we need to go... We're gonna make a weird trip, but we're gonna just...
You are stone-carved, Warden. If I'd heard it secondhand, I'd have called it a sodding lie. Warden, we've got a king because of you. The rest, impressive, but the Legion is grateful most for restored leadership. It frees us to fight to the Darkspawn properly. Nay, our place is down here. When you break the Blight, and you've got the skill, we'll make sure they have nowhere to retreat. You'll have us indirectly. That's more than any surfacer can say. You alone have the skill to back up your words. Each of the Legion owes our homeland a death, but if our lives are better shed on the surface, so be it. Back to Orzammar when we win, though. I'll not stay topside to lose my stone sense.
Oh, of course, there's Balin fanatics there. Fanatical man!
The Warden has joined Harrowmont.
It's so precious
Attack
the
for
way you
Balin.
go on. Truly, it
Not
is.
so fast!
Yeah!
And so I shall.
No more talking!
I still remember my first battle.
Croftier, you shall pay!
Delighted.
Hey, Fire. Do I regret what I've done here by making people become golems? Nah, because they're invincible.
News of the hour. Harrowmont is king. What more need be said?
Whoopee! Woohoo! Harrowmont is king! And I don't give a crud! Do you, Fire? I'm only here for your troops. I don't give a care if your mother won to become the ruler. As long as I am promised my troops, I am happy.
So, Antiva. Wonderful place. Full of Antivans.
Oghren.
If you want to bed me, you
Harold,
have
all
one
the
more
way
task.
Kill the Herald traitors.
Oh,
This should be amusing.
I jest, my foul-smelling friend. You are only slightly less attractive to me than a slime-filled pool of swamp water. Oh, come on. You can't be serious.
Mudhumper!
let us end this!
Delighted.
You'll be a fine red
Now
mist
we get
when
our
I'm
hands
done.
dirty.
Play fair!
And so I shall. All right.
I don't care if I'm talking much or being quiet in my stream. It doesn't bother me much. Which way I do this? Because me talking all the time does not benefit no one, really.
I knew this secret stuff.
You
Going to
will
the
not fear me!
Here we go!
You win! Stop your drooling and save some dignity, fool. Hopefully you do not fight as poorly as you smell.
Alright, back to the Diamond Quarter.
I see your friendship with the Grey Warden is going very well.
Is there a reason you say that with a smirk, elf?
I think you know. You and I are not so dissimilar after all. I know what you are doing, lovely woman.
And what is it that you think I am doing? Besides the Grey Warden, that is.
Biding your time, naturally. But for what, I wonder?
Why don't you ask him if you're so curious?
I doubt that he even knows. I am content to wait and see for myself, however.
Then don't bring it up again.
Fire! Why is every companion surprised that Morgan got with me? They're like, so, you're with the Grey Warden? She's like, what's it to you? It's like, seriously. Oh, Fire, I'm gonna tell you this. My first playthrough of Dragon Age 1. Guess who I accidentally romanced? The male elf, when I was playing as a male elf. I didn't realize. I was like, oh, how you doing, buddy? He's like, and then it does a cutscene and it's just like, what? I was like, I was going after someone different. But now I learned my lesson. I made sure I gave Morgan a butt ton of gifts. Before another thing like that occurred. I did not want that. This Dwarven City. This is how I want the Minecraft city to look.
You found it. Warden, you have my gratitude.
So I found that guy.
You're a bright spot in an otherwise dark time.
I started to worry. I didn't know if you were ever coming back. Did you find any records? Any sign of the old... You found them? Let me see. That's my great-grandmother's name. And her husband! Oh, great ancestors, it's them! It's me! I am an Orton. Oh, thank you. I have to take these to the assembly right away. Find me there. Once these are acknowledged, I'll give you any reward.
Woo! To the assembly! Lady, I want 10.5 billion gold coins. She said she said she'll give me any reward. Seems like a fair reward, right, Fire? Having to do her petty work of going digging around in ancient ruins to go find her something. I'm not your errand boy. I want 10.5 billion coins.
My name's Orta. After the old Orton house, they gave our seat back. And the records show which houses still owe House Orton money. One day, I will be able to properly thank you for all you've done for me. And I don't know what treasure is left, but whatever I get, you can have as much as you want. I'll have to find someone willing to look. Maybe a whole expedition. If the Tig is still there, it must have something. House Orton will not forget this kindness. Didn't that sound official?
Ooh. Wow! She gave me 5 gold coins. Wow! Any chest I come upon now, I can immediately lockpick it.
And so I shall.
It will be mine! Any items I find, so. Woohoo! House Orton now owes me a debt of gratitude. Gratitude! I'm not sure if I want to go towards the Mage Guild.
News of the hour. Supporters of disgraced Lord Balin take to the streets.
I know I've been attacked by the disgraced Lord Balin's people. Well, you're not as well limited as my Discord, so you can hear the clicking of my mouse in the stream.
You've returned. With all the excitement over the new king, I never expected you to remember my poor son. Did you learn anything about my ruck? What is it? Is he dead? Oh, please don't torment me. Crazy. Oh, ancestors, save him. I've heard of this. Lost soldiers turning on each other, eating darkspawn flesh. Is that what happened to my boy? Why didn't you bring him home? Such a good boy. Still thinking of me after all he's been through. I have to go to him. He needs me. Oh, he must be so frightened out there, so lonely. I thank you for what you've done. Even if you couldn't be bothered with more. Take this. It's my husband's masterwork, the first shield he smithed. I was saving it for Ruck, but I want you to have it. As my thanks.
Thanks, lady. You know I'm like over encumbered with items. That's horrible shield anyway, so we're selling a bunch of this junk now. To the store!
I can't believe that scheming Harriman stole the throne. Now his taxes will bankrupt us to pay for his wife's diamonds. Are you here to buy something or what? I'll take your gold. You're good for that.
So we want to keep that helmet. Oh. So we need to compare it to you. So that's better ones for her.
I can't believe... Are you here to buy something or what?
Accessories, so we got some gold rings. Hey Fire, after selling everything I own that I just got from this round of stuff I did, I left with 50 silver 50 gold coins. Woohoo! Making money, making money.
So, what is going to keep you from poisoning your target now that you have been allowed to accompany us, I wonder?
You are. You will be watching me ever so closely to make sure I attempt no such thing.
And why would I do such a thing? Sneaking into our good graces in order to make another attempt is what I would do were I you.
And here I was becoming rather fond of the idea of you watching me closely.
It would be a simple enough matter to poison the food in camp, or cut our throats while we sleep.
You seem rather charmed by the idea.
It would seem an appropriate result of sparing your life.
Ah, well, I'm sorry to disappoint you then. The next time I'm spared, I will be sure to immediately turn upon my benefactors. Will that do?
Give me a moment. Of course everything's all right. Just give me one sodding moment. By the stone. I feel like I'm about to fall off the world with all that sky up there. Strange? Strange is your wife turning out to prefer the ladies, not living in a world without a bleeding ceiling. Well, let's get moving. We're losing, daylight.
Looks like the fighting is...
Greetings, my lord.
All right.
So I think we're gonna go to camp. To the camp! Camp, 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 camp. That's all I can think right now. Camp, 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 camp. I want you to enchant my weapon!
Enchantment?
Yeah.
Enchantment!
2 electrical damage, more damage versus Darkspawn. We already have +4. Yeah, now my axe is a little...
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road. I'm sure you'll be...
Alright, man, I need new weapons. Need new armaments. And my goodness, I need to compare it to Morrigan. Is that better? So that's a 5.2, but that's plus... Nah, it's not as good. Alright, do you have a new weapon that I'll use? I would take this axe if I had the money. 131. How about some new armor, just better? And plus it requires 31 strength, which would not even work for my character, so I can't even get that. If I wanted to, I couldn't. So we don't have this one where we're in the Warden's Hour. See, that's a nice looking amulet. Yeah, what we can make poison. That's what we can make. We want to be able to make as much of the stuff we can do. So keep those flasks so we can make bottles of acid. Go buy that.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you... Ah, yes. I'm married to a fine woman back in Denerim, it's true. She'd give me a son if she could, but that's not likely to ever be. Sandal here. I found him in the deep roads years ago. Abandoned, I think, and he was never quite right in the head. I took him in, and I brought him with me when I came here to the surface. He may not be my blood, true, but I think of him as one.
We left Orzammar.
That's right, boy. Maybe one day we'll see it again. It's not as if I don't benefit, mind you. Turns out the boy's a natural working with enchantments. He might have even been lyrium-addled. I never thought of that before, to be honest. Happens sometimes. He can work an enchantment into just about anything, however, given some time. Could probably open his own shop, if he knew how.
Enchantment.
Well, he does seem to enjoy it, at least. I'm sure you'll be...
So I just dropped a good hunk of my money on expanding my back so I can carry more junk. There, we just spent a bunch of money, but we gotta get people happier. So she's maxed. He is nowhere near ready. So, we're gonna go down to...
How nice. How nice. How nice. How nice. How nice. How nice.
Help you.
It'll do, sure. It'll do, sure. It'll do, sure.
Oh, thank you. That's very nice.
You have my thanks. You have my thanks. You have my thanks. You have my thanks. You have my thanks.
Okay, so everybody's gotten gifts.
You witnessed the rarest of things, Warden. The Dalish stand ready to defend Ferelden.
Do you need anything?
We have assembled on a short schedule. Certain factors of equipment could be better. Crafting components would serve best. Basic ones like elf root and deep mushroom.
So you want elf roots?
Orzammar has sent her best, Warden. It has been a long time since the Dwarven army. Outfitting any army on short notice, gems would serve the most utility. The Middlestone, sapphires, and the like. We're dealing with many smaller foundries, and larger values might overwhelm.
Okay. No, I'm thinking what I need, alright? Elf root, deep mushrooms, and sapphires. Okay. So, I just gave everybody in my group gifts to make them happier.
If there's anything I can do, I'm sure you'll be...
Bodan, I need to buy certain things back from you. I need that elf fruit and sapphire stuff. You don't have a sapphire. Maybe you can take a garnet. You don't have my elf roots, really? Oh, somebody else I sold them to. Oops. I'm getting so many skill buffs now because I'm gifting everybody stuff.
Indeed.
Yes.
We're going down here. It's going up, and I'm gonna get attacked, aren't I? Yep. Fire, what did you do? I'm getting attacked on the road. Oh no, it's a cutscene about this going on. In the town.
Sire, I have more news. Yes. Well, it seems that the fighting has gone
Enough.
exactly as you...
I would like to know what you intend to accomplish, Father. Should we not be fighting the Darkspawn instead of each other?
The nobility should be brought into line and then the Darkspawn defeated. This is no true blight, Anora. Only Kaelin's vanity demanded it be so.
Beg pardon, sire. But blight or no, we may not have the manpower to face the Darkspawn soon.
Kaelin approached your legions for support, did he
Never!
not?
Marek and I drove those bastards out! We'll not roll out the welcome for them now.
We need help, Father. We cannot deal with this crisis alone.
Ferelden will stand on its own! I will lead it through this, Anora. You must have faith in me.
Did you kill Kalen?
Kalen's death was his own doing.
Fire, I'm cranking a finger for the guy who took the throne.
Time for more Darkspawn, I see.
Holy Darkspawn!
I'll be back in a few minutes.
Alright.
Now this is more like
Oh, I see. Oh!
Time to get messy!
Onslaught.
Of course.
A fine blow!
All right.
There you are. Wanted to talk to you.
What about?
You and I, you know how sometimes you spend time with people and things.
Ogren, I have a girlfriend. Don't you dare tell me you're interested in me because I have a finger pointed at you right now.
I was thinking, I do know some people out here on the surface. A person, actually. A girl I knew in Orzammar. Before I left, obviously. Her name's Felsi. She and I were friends after Branka left for the Deep Roads. I'm sure she's forgiven me by now. Thought maybe I'd track her down, see how she's been living. Last I heard, she was gonna live with her mother on the surface near some lake. Clean Bad Lake, was it? Yeah, I sod it, I don't remember. No, I think it was Clean Bad. I remember because I thought, yeah, that's right. Dirty good, clean bad. Yeah. But thanks for offering to take us there. You're a good friend, Warden. No, what was it you wanted to say?
We are hardly alone, so privacy is not a... And you wish to do this in front of an audience, do you?
You're worried about me? I was born in a whorehouse, so no need.
Ooh, you hear that? It seems we have approval.
At least once every mission we gotta kiss her. Come on.
Delighted. All right.
You'll have to forgive me if I seem a bit Of course, that's part of my problem, isn't it? Mule got spooked by a wisp and ran off into the... Oh, no, I sent my elf to do that. Allow me to introduce myself. Felix to... Sadly, I've had neither. It's a control rod, I'm told, for a golem. No point in me keeping it, however, as I'll never get to use it. But, mate, just as well. You'll find the golem in a village... Just hold up the rod and say Dulaf Gar. That will wake the golem up, so I'm told. I hope it works. Maybe you could look up...
Delighted.
Go here, then we'll go here. Oh, come on! Act on the road again! Can people just learn to leave me the frick alone? I'm a nice fella. Come on!
How did a child survive that? The crater is still smoking. It's a boy. 5 fingers, 5 toes. That's all that matters to me. The Maker has answered our prayers. Let's go home, Marta, and raise the Tyke as our own.
Oh, that wasn't too bad. I thought I was getting attacked. But no, a meteorite struck near a kid. Nearly killed the kid, but hey! I got meteoric metal. Neat! Make me a steel sword! Make me a sword! That's all I can ask for. Like, boom, son of a gun, you dead!
Let's be silent now.
If you
Certain things we are after for resources.
what to do? Now this should be amusing. Shame about the face. Dash it like a trophy.
What a shame.
Oh, that's so good.
out.
Here we go.
Let's see what your innards look like. Yeah!
Stop your drooling and save some dignity. You will learn to fear me.
What's some one-forge human village doing with a golem that fine?
There we go. You should be ready for combat. Combat. Hello, whoever's watching the stream. I can't tell who it is. I was able to check once, but I don't remember how.
They won't hear a thing.
Just so you know, yes, I got irritated at the game. Yes, I got really mad at it. So I don't like this one. So I did Title of Mortality. I've done a playthrough before, so it's not my first time doing it. I'm not ruining anything by doing it.
Good shot. Close. Nice swing.
Begin the onslaught. Fight as poorly as you smell. I am your death.
I should like a trophy.
We are victorious again.
Let's be silent now.
Trying to figure out where I'm at. I just dropped a ball of acid on him and just like, huh? Ball of acid came out of nowhere. It's like, yep. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna go right for the Glenlock Emissary. Wait, there's a strange thing here. Oh, I can't click that yet. You seem like somebody I need to.
Wipe them out.
As you desire.
By the Maker, we're saved!
You weren't sent by the ban, were you? To save us? A Grey Warden? Here! Thank the Maker for our luck! But if you weren't sent by someone, why are you here? If you don't mind me asking. The statue outside? Why would... Oh, I think I see. You bought the control rod, didn't you? You came here looking for Shale. That damnable golem brought us nothing but trouble. My mother sold the rod years ago after it killed my father, and good riddance! My father's name was Wilhelm, mage to the Arls of Redcliffe and a hero in the war against Orlais, and what did he get? One day, my mother found him outside the tower, with so many broken...
Wrong button!
Shale standing over him, just like it is now. My father deserved better than that. But if you really want to wake Shale up, well, it's yours now. My mother might have passed along the wrong command phrase when she sold the rod. She said she never wanted to see Shale active again. Look, I'll tell you the command phrase, but I'll need your help first. I know you already saved my life, and I'm grateful, but my daughter is inside the laboratory. She was afraid and ran too far in before I could stop her. I don't know how she made it past my father's defenses. One of the men tried to go after her. He was killed, but you could find her, couldn't you? I can't leave here until I know for certain. Surely... My father's...
My father's alive! I just want the golem.
They won't hear a thing.
I've got the feeling of splitters. That does not sound natural. Oh look, 2 people watching? Wow.
Wipe them out!
Delighted.
That I have a thing on my side of my screen where I can see into my other part of it.
Let's be silent now.
Stealth mode. Stealth mode. A lot of these crystals be useful for something, I think. Not sure who the 2 people are. There's a way for me to check, I bet, but I'm not sure. I just want Shale. I have things for him. And I like the mighty old golem on my team.
What do you mean you've never climbed a tree? Don't cats like... Oh look, someone's come to play. You have come to play, haven't you? We're playing a guessing game. It's better with more people. Father? Oh, you can tell him I'm fine. Maybe he'll come and stay with us, too. Anyway, you should go if you're not going to play. Kitty finds you distracting. I can't go. Kitty says she can't come, and I'm not leaving her. She'd be lonely.
You are so kind, Amalia. I would miss you dearly if you left.
No, leave me alone. Kitty!
Nothing you say will convince Amalia to go with you. She loves only me now. I am her friend, while you are just a stranger. I have done nothing. I am all but powerless. The mage made sure of that, didn't he? I cannot leave this chamber. No, Amalia found me. After decades of isolation, her company is welcome. It seems we are at an impasse, so let me propose a compromise of sorts. Release me, mortal, and let me have the girl. Let us return to her father and leave this place forever. That's such a crude way of putting it. I do not wish to harm Amalia. I merely want to see your world through her eyes. Is that so wrong?
But Kitty wants it.
Then you reject my proposal?
No! Kitty!
You will not take the child from me. She shall be mine forever.
Of course.
Now we get our hands dirty.
Let's see what your look like.
So for people who are just joining on, I've done this so much I didn't want to deal with full coordinateness of this cheaty game.
And so I shall.
Killing yourself won't be
Oh, this should be good.
What happened to her? Is she in there? Why hasn't she come back? She's dead. Oh, my poor butterfly. Thank you for finding her, at least. I'm grateful. The phrase to activate Shale is Dulan Han, if you still want that bloody thing. I wouldn't if I were you. Now I guess I'll go.
Don't know who the other people are. I wish there was a way for me to know, but I'm not sure.
I knew that the day would come when someone would find the control rod. And not even a mage this time. Probably stumbled across the rod by accident, I suppose. Typical. I stood here in this spot and watched the wretched little villagers scurry around me for, oh, I have no idea how long. Many, many years.
Then one wonders that you wouldn't be grateful to the one who allowed you to stretch your legs, Gollum.
Another mage, I see. Charming. I was just beginning to get used to the quiet, too. Tell me, are all the villagers dead? Some got away, then. How unfortunate. Perhaps I may have forgotten after all the years of being called Gollum. Gollum, fetch me that chair. Do be a good Gollum and squash that insipid bandit. And let's not forget, Gollum, pick me up. I tire of walking. It does have the control rod, doesn't it? I am awake, so it must. I see the control rod, yet I feel... Go on, order me to do something.
Hey, no dwarf tossing.
And, nothing. I feel nothing.
Oh, that was good.
I feel no compulsion to carry out its command.
Dwarf tossing.
I suppose this means the rod is... broken? I suppose if I can't be commanded, this means I have free will, yes? It is simply, what shall I do? I have no memories beyond watching this village for so long. I have no purpose. I find myself at a bit of a loss. What about it? It must have awoken me for some reason, no? What did it intend to do with me? I see. Wonderful. I suppose I have two options, do I not? Go with it or go elsewhere? I do not even know what lies beyond this village.
A golem, huh? I guess there are worse things to have following you around than a giant boulder with fists.
I will follow it about, then. For now. I am called Shale, by the way. This should be interesting.
Braska.
Yes.
I don't really like I don't really like the assassin on my team as much. That's the giant boulder. See, Shale's using not the best stuff. There we go. Cheryl, you're ready to go, boy. You look so awesome like that. Now let's actually lighten my inventory out.
I'm to keep this, am I? Fine. I'm to keep this, am I? Fine. I see it found some augmentation crystals. I was not even aware it knew about them. Well done. So, what does it think? They don't make me look any wider, do they? I find I'm already too wide as it is.
They're quite slimming.
It must be the vertical pattern it put them in. Did it know to do that? It must have. I think it should find some more as soon as possible. I want to glitter from ear to ear, so to speak.
Lovely, Shale.
I've watched a lot of humans in my time. It should be aware that I have decided that it is not much like any of them. Surely it must come from some superior lineage, yes? Some breed of flesh creature that has decided to elevate its genetic stock above its natural shortcomings? Then that must be it. The humans have always spoken about elves being inferior, but obviously this is their own stupidity talking. I would appreciate if it didn't spread around that I said anything. Humans might start to get the wrong idea. They might start thinking their race is not completely hopeless. Indeed, can it imagine the horror? Oh.
Hey, Fire, welcome back.
Let us crush something into a fine paste before it starts
Fire,
to think
you're not
I've gone all
talking.
soft. Perish the thought.
1 second. Fire. Shale asked me to test giving him a command. I gave him a command and said, throw Oregon. Oregon, the little dwarf. The dwarf was like, no dwarf tossing. Aww, I wanted to see a dwarf going flying, wouldn't you? Throws the dwarf. Oh, I have 2 people watching my stream. I don't know who it is.
Hello, fuckers. Welcome to the bitch stream. You're all his bitches now.
Wow, Fire, wow.
Who you call Fire? Oh, we got a Jerome here, homie. Yeah.
Actually, no, you are the weird man.
Nah, homie, the Jerome, man. This ain't fight, man. Tank. This some big man.
Fire, 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 fire. I don't even know who the 2 people are.
I don't give a fuck either, so I'll be back in a few minutes to catch some.
Wait, Fire?
What?
Shale looked at the chicken clucked at him, and then Shale stomped on it.
Wow.
The golem. I'm like, why'd you do that? The poor defenseless chicken. Chicken! Beautiful chicken! Feel sorry for the chicken. The blight hasn't spread it as far as I thought it would by now. We still have some decisions left to do. Are we getting legitly attacked? Are we about to...
Time for more Darkspawn, I see. Delighted. And how's that?
Begin the onslaught.
Why do they bother?
Another battle, I see. Cross me and you shall pay!
I got a frame rate drop.
Delighted. All right.
I have to jail the rock golem. We'll deal with Redcliffe in just a second. We need to go to our camp. Oh, we have Band of the Dark something. I can't see the rest of it. But that's who the views are. It's not that bad. Not that bad. Help the Dalish.
We will make good use of what you have brought us, Warden.
I have no use for all them items. So let's turn them in.
I have a question for it, if it will indulge me.
Stop calling
My
me it.
understanding is that it encountered the smith named Caradin, he who was responsible for the creation of the golems, that he had become a golem himself. What I do not know is what became of him. Why did he not return with it? I would have many questions for him. It killed him. It killed Caradin. And why would it do that? Will it tell me that much? And it wanted the anvil for itself. Yes, that makes sense. When it reanimated me, I accompanied it out of the hope of finding answers. Now it has destroyed the one thing that could have given me those answers. Is there any reason I should remain with it? Tell me, for I am very interested to hear what it has to say on that point. Oh? How was I made? What do you know? Meaning that I was once a living creature? That seems highly unlikely, and more than a little insulting. Is it certain? Was I forced into this? Or simply glad to abandon a frail body? And more importantly, who was I? I simply must know. I cannot help but believe that answers lie elsewhere in the deep roads. We must look. Yes, no, I don't know. If it can search the deep roads, I may remember something. If not, then I will have to wait.
Gollum wants memories.
If there's anything I can do for you, please, please tell me. I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
I'll wear that helm. Yeah, it's a very, very nice helmet. Even though it's not the best, but it's a good one. Oh, did I gotta leave? No, you're still here. So somebody else left.
I'm to keep this, am I? Fine.
I get one of these. Oh, I can fake my death, but no, we want to be a master of stealth. So now, when we go stealth,
They won't hear a thing.
there's a slowdown on my speed. I can feel that.
I've a question, if I may.
Go ahead.
Well, here's the thing. I swore an oath to serve you, yes? And I understand the quest you're on, and this is all very fine and well. My question pertains to what you intend to do with me once this business is over with, as a point of curiosity. Not precisely. I said I would serve you until you saw fit to release me. One simply assumes that once your Grey Warden business is finished, you would have no need of an assassin to follow you about. Am I wrong? Indeed. I might even be glad to call myself such, come to think of it. It is good to know what my options might be, but that is for another time. For now, we have much to do, yes?
Something on your mind? Of course.
I know I put this helmet on, and I know it caused a debuff of its own. But I'm sorry, but that armor was perfect to use. I love it. It looks beautiful. I never go on without wearing it. So nice, nice. Morgan's ring will never be taken off. There. There we go. Let's see Morgan, and we're gonna do our third next mission. Woo! Like ask you something.
So, full of questions, are you? You are very cute to ask so many questions. Really? Perhaps we should be wrapped in ribbons and adorned with flowers. So cute are we, too. My mother has been hunted from time to time, yes, by Templar fools like Alistair, which should tell you how successful they generally were. Flemeth made a bit of a game of it, in fact. The Templars would come again, and she would look at me and smile and say that the fun was to begin once more. I found the game fun. I was too young to understand the truth behind what was happening. Flemeth would warn them once. 'Twas a warning they inevitably failed to heed. And then the true game began. Often Flemeth would use me as bait, a little girl to scream and run and lure the Templars deeper into the wilds and to their doom. 'Twas a game, and I a young girl. If I didn't get to play, I would have been very upset. Thankfully, the wilds is a vast place. Once they found us, Flemeth would simply move us elsewhere, and we would be lost within the forest once again. I did not understand the danger we faced until I was much older. I had never heard of apostates or maleficarum. Would they have regretted hurting me? I was a young child. Yet do you think they would not have gleefully held my head aloft as a trophy? There are no trials for apostates, no prisons, no mercy. There are only absolutes, so only survival matters. If the wilds have taught me anything, 'tis this. First, you must survive. Do you disagree? An enlightened view, or at least an agreeable one. Enough of this talk. Let us return to the task at hand. So, full of questions, are you? I assume you were actually asking whether Flemeth herself gave birth to me. Truly, I do not know. I once asked Flemeth that very question, and she merely laughed at me. 'Tis not inconceivable that she could capture a chastened man, or perhaps change to a more attractive form to attract him willingly. I find it more difficult to imagine her with child. As a matter of fact, I remember her being younger once. She had black hair, much like my own, long and lustrous. But how could that be if she is centuries old? Has she become wizened only recently? Or are the tales of her legend only that, and nothing more? I do know the tales of Flemeth having many daughters, even though I have never met another, and Flemeth has always treated me as her blood. Must one be a doting and simpering moron to be considered a suitable mother? Flemeth taught me everything I needed to learn. How to survive, the meaning of power, the truth of men. If other mothers do not teach these things, then I believe them the lesser. You suppose it's true? 'Tis... Take yourself. You do not honestly desire such things from me, do you? 'Tis better to be free of such cloying and cluttering delusions as love. Then more the fool you, I think. I tire of this discussion. Interesting. We are in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any. Perhaps? I say not. You are denied. Another time, my sweet. For now, I shall leisurely pretend disinterest.
Ooh. There we go. I was like, you care. Join me on it? And she's like, no. Okay. Okay. Gather your party and venture forth.
Yes.
Indeed.
If I could have my whole team with me, this would be perfect. No enemy could withstand my might. But I really can't, so. Oh well. Oh look. The guy who was on my Discord named Firebird is gone. Well, since it's getting close to Thanksgiving, we're all turkeys, so he's fire turkey.
I thought I saw travelers coming down the road, though I scarcely believed it. Have you come to help us? Oh. Then you don't know. Has nobody out there heard? We're under attack. Monsters come out of the castle every night and attack us until dawn. Everyone's been fighting and dying.
Apparently everyone seems to agree that a blight is the perfect time to start killing each other. Marvelous, really.
We've no army to defend us. No Arl and no king to send us help. So many are dead. And those left are terrified they're next. I should take you to Ban Tegan. He's all that's holding us together. He'll want to see you. He's just over there in the chantry. Please, come.
It's Thomas, yes? And who are these people with you? They are obviously not simple travelers.
Oh, good eye.
No, my lord. They just arrived, and I thought you would want to see them.
Well done, Thomas. Greetings, friends. My name is Tegan, Ban of Reynisphere, brother to the Arl. You're a rather unusual group, to say the least. Can I ask who you are and why you've come? A Grey Warden? I thought you all died along with my nephew. At least that is what Loghain would have us believe. Of course not. You are here to see Eamon. Unfortunately, that is not possible. He has been ill, and he may be dead, for all we know. No one has heard from the castle in days. No guards patrol the walls, and no one has responded to my shouts. The attack started a few nights ago. Evil things surged from the...
How pointless to help these villagers fight an impossible battle. One would think we had enough to contend with elsewhere.
Good! As long as there's a bloody battle, I say let's wade into the middle of it.
Thank you. Thank you. This means more to me than you can guess. Thomas, please tell Murdoch what transpired. Then return to your post.
Yes, my lord.
Now then, there is much to do before night falls. I put 2 men in charge of the defense outside. Murdoch, the village mayor, is outside the chantry. Sir Perth, one of Eamon's knights, is just up the cliff at the windmill, watching the castle. You may discuss with them the preparations for the coming battle. Very well. Luck be with you, my friend.
Interesting.
I'm scared, Mother. When are the bad men coming?
I'm so scared, Father. Sorry. What are we going Am I bothering you? I'll try to be more quiet. And now my brother Bevan, he ran off.
Silence, girl. Do you want the children?
You know, we don't have the men we need.
Still no sign of them coming back from the castle, Murdoch.
So you're the Grey Warden, are you? I heard they all died. We need what little armor and weapons we got repaired, and quickly, or half of us will be Owen's the only blacksmith who can do it, but the stubborn fool refuses to even talk. If we're to be ready for tonight, we'll need that crotchety bastard's help. Tell them to maintain watch. I don't want a surprise attack before the sun goes down.
Yes, sir. What should we do? Till then.
Pray, and hope for a miracle.
That is a most offensive odor.
And you're looking at me?
Should I be looking elsewhere? Have you forgotten about the fish you stored in your backpack, perhaps?
I was saving it. Won't be ready for the lie for at least another day.
Even the chastened did not have such disgusting habits, and they consumed the flesh of the dead.
Fine, fine. I'll soak it in the lie now. Have it your way, Miss Squeamish.
That's not what I... no, never mind. Just get it over with, quickly.
Greetings, Grey Warden. I must admit, I do not know how to address an elf in your position. I do not wish to be rude. Grey Warden it is, then, and thank you kindly. I am Sir Perth, until recently in direct service of Arl Eamon. Would that I had chosen not to seek out the urn of sacred ashes. Perhaps I would have fended off whatever evil befell the castle, or perhaps I would be dead. Ah, well, with the Grey Warden aiding our defence, we have... Perhaps you could approach Mother Hannah in the Chantry for some holy protection against these evil creatures. Otherwise, I do not know what else you could provide beyond your own talent. That gladdens my heart to hear it. No, nothing comes to mind. If you have not spoken to the Mayor, Murdoch, you should. His militia is far more in need of aid.
No word from the castle? No, all is still, as it has been for days. And it is an unnatural stillness, as though there is naught in there but death.
Say no more.
And so I shall. All right.
Gollum! I gotta get ready to step away for a second. Stream for a long time and you gotta use the restroom.
Go away. Curse you! Leave me in peace! You've already taken everything out of my stores. There's nothing left. Huh? Who is that? What do you want? Hmm?
Hey, Blacksmith!
Misery, vomit, and malt liquor. Reminds me of home.
So I let you in. You wanted to talk. Now we're talking. Mind telling me who you are? A Grey Warden, is it? It takes all kinds. Funny, you didn't sound like an elf through the door. Can't say I expected that. Anyhow, my name's Owen, though you might already know that. Care to join me as I get besotted? Or is there something in particular you wanted? Why should I help Murdoch when he... My girl, Valena, is one of the Alessa's maids and she's trapped up there in the castle, but the mayor won't send anyone for her. She's been my... It'd do me the world of good to think maybe someone like you... Not good enough. Murdoch said the same damn thing.
You were asking a great deal, you wretched little man.
I want a promise. Promise me that you'll look for her. That you'll bring her back to me if you can. I'll accept that. It's something to hope for, at least.
Oh, lovely. Shall we next begin rescuing kittens from trees?
Right then. It seems I have some work to do relighting the forge, and I suppose I'll have to find some iron. Maybe at the mill. Oh, Murdoch just better send his men here as soon as possible if I'm gonna get to all these repairs and get them done by nightfall. If you need anything done...
Interesting.
Okay, I will be back stream. I pause. That was my keyboard falling. It's okay. Yeah, nice in the middle. Luckily it didn't hit my full drink. Ah. Alright, I'm back, Mr. Stream. Oh, it takes me a second to get everything back on. There we go.
Well, it looks like Owen's finally doing the repairs we need. The damn fool is falling over a drunk and still manages to make smithying look easy. Good enough, I say. I'll send one of my men to inform Bantegan the militia is ready for battle. I hope you're right. We may just be village folk, but we're going to fight like there's no tomorrow. Are you sure? There's still time left if you need to talk with Sir Perth or do anything else.
Let us pray. You are of elven blood and a stranger, yet you defend a home that is not your own. We are grateful for that. The Maker smiles on those who aid his children, regardless of their beliefs. But I do not wish to irritate you. Allow me to introduce myself. I am revered Mother Hannah, head of this chantry, which for the moment is a place of refuge for these poor villagers. They are terrified of tonight's attack, and I fear these walls will not keep them safe. What can I do to help with your task? I have done all I can for them. I pray for them each night and seek the Maker's forgiveness for their sins before they face their deaths. What Sir Perth seeks is something that is not in my power to give. Sir Perth believes that I can protect them against these creatures, a shield only the Maker can provide, and that I withhold this power. He refuses to accept there is no such thing. I am no mage, and the Maker will not intervene with his power no matter how strong one's faith may be. Of course not. The Maker could do whatever he wished, but he does not provide protection against evil just because one thinks he should. The Maker turned his back on us long ago for mankind's folly. We must earn his grace, not demand it. Does it? The Maker created everything you see. It is we who owe him, not the other way around. I do not know. Certainly nothing that isn't tainted with the very foul magic Sir Perth seeks protection from. I simply mean it would take the same type of power to affect these monsters that created them in the first place. I would no sooner trust that power in our hands than I would anywhere else. We are better off trusting in our faith and fighting for our lives. Thank you. Too bad Sir Perth cannot see it as you do. You mean you want me to let them think the Maker protects them in a real sense? I will not lie to them like that. I suppose their belief in the Maker's power could inspire them, but it just seems like trickery. Very well. If it keeps them alive, I will do what I must. I have a number of silver-cast holy symbols. Tell Sir Perth that he can have them, and that wearing them will confer the Maker's protection. Now please, let me tend to these poor folk. I must do what I can, and I suggest you do the same.
Most useless thing, believing in the Maker in this thing. The Maker is a useless thing. I am an elf. To my opinion, we believe in the ancestors, not the Maker. The Maker's blasphemy. Severe and major blasphemy. And plus the Chantries who killed our families. It's the Chantries' fault why the elves don't have a homeland. The Chantry's fault because we believe in the answers, not the Maker. Stupid human Chantry.
The Knights of Redcliffe are ready to fight at your disposal. Have you spoken to the revered mother? Has she offered anything? I see. Then I suppose we must simply rely on our own prayers. The Maker will not help us. Thank you for your efforts. We shall fight on, nevertheless. There is still time before the sun goes down. If you have not yet spoken to Murdoch, or if there is anything you have planned... Good luck to you, then.
May the Maker watch over us. I'm not lying to him. I'm gonna tell him, dude, you ain't getting safe because the Maker is fake. Certain goes to challenge and they offer a reward with a powerful artifact for your efforts. Yes, that is why I plan to do a bunch of side quests. Oh, my chest. Oh. Sorry.
They're coming! Get to your positions! Make ready!
Men! Where are we?
Let's be silent now. Oh, let's just deal with these ones and move on. Now this is more like it! You will swiggle like a flat foot.
I am your death!
Death to all pagans.
What did you do?
Pathetic little existence.
Knights of Redcliffe!
You will squish satisfyingly beneath my foot. Let's get on with it.
Now this is more like it. On it.
The monsters are attacking from the lake! They're attacking the barricades! We need help!
I'm right in front of you!
Come on! We need to hurry!
Don't scream at me, you freaking idiot! You're an archer. Stay up here and shoot him from above. Idiots. I'm not an idiot, mister.
Now, what's all this?
Really something, you know?
Feathered fiend.
I'm no pushover, you'll see!
As you desire.
Yeah, well, I guess that's it. The game just crashed. I'll be back at another point in time.